Hey everyone, Zorilita back again, and I just want to do a quick video of many of the books that I've actually published on my own. So this is an entire pile of different books. Volumes 1 through 10 have faux facts, each 50 pages, some miniature sketchbooks, an actual novel that I wrote. I don't have my other ones, they are back in the studio. And then, oh heck, so I'm totally going to date myself in saying this, but back in the dinosaur days, when you wanted to get published, you had to get published in anthologies. It wasn't until about 2008 or so that people were able to start using print-on-demand services like CreateSpace. For example, this is the first compilation of faux facts that truth can be strange. Now, pardon the ancient art, this thing is pretty old. There's nothing wrong with it, but when you're an artist, you're like, wow, I could do so much better. So I ended up completely redrawing this book from start to finish. And it looks like this. So from this to this to this. So each book is fully illustrated, 50 pages of full color story. Uh, the front covers feature their full body forms, and the back covers always have some kind of shitty scene. So this was volume 1. It mostly collected all the stories in manga or a manga file with radio comics. I further went on to volumes 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is the magical girl special that stands alone, that you don't have to read it if you don't want to, but you can actually also start there. Then you got 7, 8, 9, pardon the stupid proof copy thing that they decided to put on, and volume 10. There is a volume 11 coming, but I don't know when. I'm actually doing a novel instead of another comic for that. And that was all of faux facts, so that's 11 books right here. Then I also did a book called Zorilita Mixtape, which combines several of the mini stories that I did for all the anthologies that I was in. Sorry for the backwards viewing on here, but they're like the Cthulhu stories, the Cosmic Cupcake Chaos, which is now called Sweet Justice, Zorilita Comics, a bunch of other stuff. This was sold at San Diego Comic-Con last year. I do have a 1.5 that added 2 more stories, but I'm not sure if I'm going to have that one at the convention. I also did a series of sketchbooks. Now, sketchbooks were popular a while back, before you could download so much stuff on the internet. So each one has a bunch of line art, sketches, concept art. That's the oldest one. This one was more of a focus on animation portfolios and turnarounds and things you might find in an actual portfolio. This one is volume 3, and it has a bunch of different stuff that's more like comics centered and designs. I did do a 4th one that was more furry, but I do not have a copy with me. I actually wrote an entire novel. This is just one of them. It's like 300-something pages, but it's my first novel. I need to rewrite it because I see a lot of cringe stuff I would totally change now. I also have about 6 other printed novels, but again, I don't have them with me. Then I also have, oh heck, my most inspirational story in the universe because reasons. If you know, you know. So when it first started, CreateSpace could not handle large file sizes, so I had to have, oh, this is a misprinted copy. Anyway, yeah, I had to have much smaller copies, so this is like, see what I mean, the difference in sizes? So that was volume 1. This was volume 2. And this was volume 3 that ended Angel's story. It's not the whole universe, it's just Angel's story in the universe. I subsequently created the Fallen Ones to show what happened to the other girls or where they came from. Each girl is going to have their own book, but after having my stuff stolen enough times, my heart was broken, and I just did this to say, hey, this is what happened to the other characters. Yeah. Eventually, I redrew the entire series as a graphic novel in one full contained book with updated art and bookended by the backstory at the beginning and the end with God and the devil. Then, ironically, back in the day, we used to have comic portfolios. We would actually go to the conventions with these books that had artwork in them. I had old school, like, comics. Like, here's the one of the original treatments of Aw Heck, where all the characters look completely different, and they're all in the maid costume, and they all have to fight the bunnies, but that completely changed for the final color version. And that's not even the earliest version. The earliest version, they were furries. Oh my god. So this is like another portfolio of different stuff. You can see some of the same things, but redrawn. And that is my pile of self-published stuff. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at it. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.